he should have. They should at least did what Jerry West did, meaning let him go out there, just throw him the ball, have.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get anything for him if you're
Right.
not playing. That's just what I don't get. I don't get
Yeah.
that.
Laurie Marketing, I think Laurie Marketing, he might win that most improved. That dude is balling this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think they would have played Wiseman more if they weren't hovering around 500 and 2 losses could get you in the 10th spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true. What y'all think about the All-Star starters? Y'all don't really care. Y'all,
They complain every year like they don't know the dang on starters is voted on. God dang.
Yeah,
They've been doing that since I was little.
The thing is this.
Who wouldn't vote for
The
Kyrie?
league is very. The thing is this: the league has never went to. It has never been based on who playing the best.
Grant Hill was
You
a
get what I'm
starter,
saying?
and
Yes,
he wasn't even
should
playing.
Embiid be starting over?
And then
Yeah, exactly. T-Mac
and Penny.
Yep.
Remember, I think Penny and Grant Hill and Alonzo Mourning was all injured at the same time. It's all the starters.
But yes, should Embiid be starting over KD?
Yeah.
But this for the fans.
That's for the fans.
You get what I'm saying?
KD
All
is
of
much
it is
fun to
really
watch.
down
Sorry.
for ego. It's for ego. You want to be announced as a starter, but it just shows how talented the top of the league
I think
is.
Sabonis should be starting over Zion. Zion missed too many games.
Yeah,
but the fans,
Well, these Hulu commercials be killing me, man.
they want to see. They want to see that nigga go to a 15-foot.
These Hulu commercials be killing me.
They'd rather see Zion dunk on somebody.
Oh yeah, they different. So that's why I'm like, man, when it comes down to it, it's like it just shows how top heavy the league is. Like, to be honest, Steph probably shouldn't start. He missed a lot of games, and Josh should probably have his spot.
But yeah,
it's the fans, man.
It just comes down to it. I think the main thing is making the game.
I hope
you want to make the game.
Yeah, just make the All-Star.
You want to.
It don't matter.
They
don't count on your resume.
I hope SGA make it. I hope he don't get played.
Yeah, man. I hope SGA make it too.
He got somebody ain't gonna be
I
here.
think this is the year.
That's just the way it's gonna work.
Yeah, somebody gonna get left off because you got Booker in the West.
But
Luka gonna make it.
I don't really think you have those guys that's gonna steal spots. That was like on good teams. Like Draymond was an all-star last year. DeJounte Murray got his spot because Draymond made it. Draymond is not gonna get voted in by the coaches. You get what I'm saying? So SGA definitely he's averaging with 31, and it's not like the Brad Beal when he was averaging 31. His team is competitive. They're in the play-in mode. So SGA is gonna have a spot. Sabonis and probably De'Aaron Fox are gonna have one. You get what I'm saying? The guy who may get left out is what's his name?
Yeah, he hurt.
Booker.
Yes, about
he been hurt. He missed too many games. He's still out though.
Yeah, so he probably won't get voted in. So a guy, I think the one who may miss out, and he was trying to make a case for himself, is Aaron Gordon and maybe Jamal Murray. Yeah, I think there's too much other talent on winning teams, so they
I hate to
won't
say it,
make
but
it
you still
in.
got the LeBron starting, but you still got.
So what y'all think about TV continuing to lie about players resting themselves?
Oh yeah.
So look.
Yeah,
the owners hire people,
organization,
medical staffs, and all that stuff, right? The medical staff and the coaches will say this guy's resting today. It's only one player in the NBA right now that's resting himself, and that's Kawhi Leonard. Everybody else is being told, he not playing back to back, or he not playing this, or he not playing that. So the owners are aware of this. So why would Charles Barkley get on TV, and then why would Stephen A. Smith and all these other dunces jump on here and say this goofy stuff? Players don't wake up and say, I'm not playing tomorrow. The team tells them they're not playing. It's only one player in the NBA that's resting himself. That's Kawhi Leonard. That's it.
Did you You saw what Kerr
You want
said?
to go to
You
72
saw
games?
Steve Kerr comments? No, but he was just like, it was that too. He said why he's an advocate for 72 games, but he said, unfortunately, he was talking about like he feels bad for the people who comes to see Steph on the road and they don't get to see him. But he said you have to realize like all of this is data driven.
They hire analytic
resting
people.
the
That's why
players.
people keep killing me. They shoot too many threes. They hire analytic people to tell them how many threes they should shoot in a game. This is not a result of you going out trying to play like Steph Curry. They literally don't like you if you can't shoot threes right now. Like, what is we talking about?
Because what it does is, and I get it, people don't like how basketball is being played, and it changes the play. That's why I got to say they don't like how regular.
Hey, Kawhi and Paul George been killing though.
Because
Kawhi and Paul George, they been killing these last days.
But I think
they should be
watching
well rested.
Even watching the playoffs last year, outside of like really Minnesota and Memphis, those games wasn't like, you get what I'm saying? It wasn't like we was watching the 130s, 150s. You get what I'm saying? So going back to how the style of play is, it's not inside out. These guys have a lot of ground to cover. Like I said, they look at someone like Steph. He runs equivalent of damn near like 5 miles a game. And with that type of speed, like it's the wear and tear. And then I don't know, maybe you could tell me how you was when you were coming up. A lot of these guys too are overworked and burnt out by the time they make
too much basketball.
So if you're in 7th grade, you're playing AAU. So you're playing damn near 8 to 10 games in a weekend. You playing throughout the week. Then these guys have personal trainers. Like they looked at it, the ACL blowouts are higher for like guys in their young 20s just because of the wear and tear they putting on their body.
And then guys like Steph and Clay and them, they've been and LeBron and them, they've been playing so many dang on playoff games. It's like, yeah, you got to get them some kind of rest. They didn't play all these playoff games, going to all these damn finals.
So I was talking to, we just came from the shop, and one of the old niggas was talking about, they would have stopped this and that back then. And I said, based off what evidence? You can't just say stuff. Show me some games where they was running small pick and rolls at the hash mark, and show me how they guarded it. It don't exist.
No, it doesn't, because what it is
they just
people find a loophole or they find an advantage and they start exploiting it, right? So, like, even when you look at the Suns, they said that was considered revolutionary. But by today's standards, they would be damn near last in pace. You get what I'm saying? So, and I think Steve Nash said it best too. And the league was still scared of them because they really only went all in 1 year. Because that next year they traded, I think they traded Q Rich and them in the offseason for like Kurt Thomas.
And then Joe Johnson left for as a free agent to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like it really didn't start. Like I really started seeing a change when 2011. When the Mavericks just shot the Lakers out the damn gym. And I'm like, dog,
can't play 2 centers.
The Lakers
just
they could not cover the corners. Stojakovic and Jason Terry just had every wide open 3-day.
So we know. And then Gasol was too slow to guard Dirk.
Right. So let's add so we can get the old cats out of here with the bull crap. Okay. So if I played, let's just say I had 4 shooters on the court with Michael Jordan, and you can't double off of them, right? Like they will say, well, yeah, that's going to be, of course, because it's difficult to cover that much space when somebody's that good. So why not apply that to and then I'll be like, so how did Boston score 144 points in the playoffs in the finals without shooting threes if the defense was so great? You can't just be making up stuff, dog. and just flipping it when you feel like it. It's something happened or didn't. Like, what is we talking about here? Let's stop. Let's stop comparing errors, man. Stop it. You just good when you play.
Like I was trolling you the other day, and like I said, I admit it, I was trolling you when you was talking about Mike Wood average 36, 37 today. The only reason why I get mad is I hate when people do that.
No,
he just average 50. And I'm like, okay.
I say 40 though.
I know that, but I'm just saying, I hate when people do that. I hate when people do that.
If he put in that much effort to average 50, Mike would not finish the season, and his career would be short.
Hell no. Like, that's what I try to tell people. Like, do you know what it even takes to average 25?
Yeah.
You can have 40. You can you're scoring a lot of 30-point games, but the moment you go under 24, that your average is effing going down. So it takes a lot to consistently do that. Like, even look at Luka. He had that hot streak, 60 and 50-point games, and then Embiid and passed them in passing. I mean, in scoring. Because it just takes a lot to put that output.
That's why we got to respect.
Did y'all be honest? Did y'all think Jalen Brunson was gonna be an all-star level player after he left Dallas?
He looked like it, and he went to the East.
I thought he was gonna be.
I mean,